Welcome to SoGoodReviews.com on YouTube, and this week we focus on The Goddess of 1967, directed by Clara Law and shot in Australia. Before leaving Hong Kong for Australia, Clara Law managed to leave an impression of a fine, stylish filmmaker with versatility via concrete art in Autumn Moon and art within the wuxia genre in the form of Temptation of a Monk. That's a high to go out on. Her second movie after moving to Australia should come with a sense of familiarity for whoever followed Law's last Hong Kong output. The theme of immigration isn't expressed as such, but a vivid cinematic sense is. A sense that knows it's allowed to have an imagination, a real human journey, and any sense of humor and or mood it likes. You could connect it back to Hong Kong cinema therefore. The plot is about a Japanese man, Rikia Kurokawa, who looks for a particular brand of Citroën, and a car of his dreams, the titular Goddess of 1967, is located in Australia. Arriving to pay in cash, he finds a blind girl, played by Ross Byrne, a young child, the brains of the goddess seller, and wife splattered all over their house. Blind girl explains that they thought of the money the Japanese man, or JM as the credits say, was going to bring. But he maintains his focus and asks to see what the car is. It's in perfect condition, and the actual owners are a 5-day road trip away. The paperwork needs to be signed 5 days away, and the unlikely couple set out on a trip that has been a journey waiting for to happen, especially for a blind girl, BG. The movie challenges by throwing sounds and sights at us that usually signals a lazy art house director at work, but Clara Law knows she can prove herself worthy and has. Therefore, we are on board with deciphering the images of a noisy urban Tokyo and the way JM has built himself his bubble of a world, mostly containing pet snakes. Law's intent is to play with the combination of cinema and imagination, meaning anything can happen, anything can be said, and the end tally containing all those anythings are as valid as anything, especially on a realistic human level. Yet Law delights early on in the offbeat and wacky, playing with at least 20 music cues for her comedic bits early in the film. The film subsequently has a sense of mystery, weirdness, surrealism, but ultimately the structure is about untangling, especially BG's journey, and this car has been around its share of darkness, having to do with this journey. Being in Law's hands as a busy cinematic storyteller feels very secure, because if you're on board with being thrown around in the wind like a rag doll, mood-wise, there's oodles of heartache and tragedy that will travel to your actual heart. And on the surface, The Goddess of 1967 is a complex movie, but very clear and concrete. Very good balance. And Law never needs to play Mrs. Exposition, as she trusts her audience is slowly untangling the victimization that is a key thing present in BG. This is a human never haven't been allowed to decide for herself what to believe. This heavy plot running through the film that also deals in the incest of BG by the grandpa character played by Nicholas Hope of Bad Boy Bobby Fane gets our most heavy emotional reaction, but it's due to the blessing JM is on BG. It's all about awakening a human, opening up a pair of blind eyes, and it's deserved. JM's journey is vaguer, but a more ongoing, unwritten one, consciously. This is an Asian angel sent down, and director Clara Law is certainly one for the Australian movie industry. Now this is how you, as a Hong Kong filmmaker, enter the international arena.